Teenagers. How to be your child's best friend. As parents, we all have crossed that age. The age where you're not a kid anymore, but you're not an adult too. Confused about life choices, not fitting into any category, trying to find our own place, trying to understand ourselves, and ever-changing moods. Easily getting influenced by people around us, trying to match expectations of all the people around us. Friends are cool, so I want to be cool. A cool friend likes coding, and I love it too. We were expected to behave like adults, take more responsibility, while we ourselves are struggling to take control of our thoughts. We were expected to know what we are doing, and at the same time expected to listen to what our parents think is right for us. Oh, so frustrating. So many things. Today, our kids are going through the same wave of emotions. In this podcast, we have tried the best to put in front of you the thought process of a teenager and how to be your child's best friend. One, be understanding. Being anyone's friend is about understanding them, being empathetic. There's a whole other podcast on how to be empathetic. Follow us to get more updates. For your teenagers also, try to be empathetic. Remember the times when you were a teenager and match it with how times have changed. It is the same they're going through. This too shall pass. At this time, the best thing to do for your teenager is not to judge them, but just to acknowledge their feelings. You might find their thoughts stupid and these things do not matter later in life, but that is later. Now they're going through that. So acknowledge that feeling. Once you start doing this, you will see they would be more than willing to share. Be their genuine friend. 2. Be available. I know after a hard day's work, the last thing you want to hear is a teenager's rant. But if you want to be your teenager's friend, you will have to listen. And actually listen, however boring and unimportant it might sound. For them, those things are their whole world now. Isn't that the same with any friendships? If you need to maintain friendship with your friends, you need to make time for them. Same goes with your kids too. Just that what they want from their life is different. As parents, we tend to judge our children and start lecturing them. The minute you start doing this, they will stop sharing. First, be their friend. Be available and listen. And then slide your suggestion to them in between a conversation. They will listen. Being friends with your teenager is an art. 3. Believe in them. Times have changed a lot since we were teenagers. It is a fast-moving world. New and exciting things keep popping up every day. The things they're attracted to or interested in are something you wouldn't even heard of. But does that mean it is bad? Believe in them. Give them confidence about their choices and respect their decision. Your kids are not your kids anymore. You need to let go of that protective parent vibes and start I will stand with you vibes. Take interest in their interests. If not, at least do not put them down. Let them explore that world on their own. Be supportive of their choices and see how the friendship blossoms. I know with times every day they have new interests. One day it is K-pop, another day it is coding, third day it is the boyfriends, one after the other unimportant things or something that is silly. But just listen, be supportive. Third, let them be alone. Of all the things that we see in social media and the mainstream media, it is natural for us to panic when we see our kids grow up and ask for their own time. What do they do in their room? constant worry of them falling into bad trap is one thing that bothers us as parents the most. But you need to find that balance. Trust them, and most importantly, trust your own parenting abilities. Do not doubt them or your abilities. That doesn't mean that we are happily unaware of anything that is happening in our kids' life. This is one of the steps in being then friends with your teenager. If you do not follow the other steps and only allow them to be alone all the time, definitely not good. Do all of the above steps and keep your kid close to you. Having a teenager feels like a lot of stress and yelling. It is a constant battle between a parent who has to let go of that controlling nature and the kid who is trying to find their own place in the world. Balance can be achieved if both of them come together without judging each other. Parents, you have to take the first step, maybe the 10th step also. As parents, we want to give them the best learning from our experience, while we forget that it is time for them to live their experience. We just have to be there for them while they learn to find themselves.